Previously with Lady Nadra. I typically have one in backup. Because they be talking about animals and stuff up here.
Are we gonna see some animals?
And you are directionally challenged, so you don't know. You can't tell us where nothing is.
Yeah, now that's a lie.
It's something.
I'm a normal 7 days, drop it like it's hot. If this world was mine, I'd take it, dreams and make them multiply. If this world was mine, I'd take it, enemies in front of God. Introduce them to that life, hit them strictly with the vibe. Hey, I'm a normal 7 days, drop it like it's hot. If this world was mine, I'd take it, dreams and make them multiply. If this world was mine, I'd take it,
Hey, sweet, welcome back to my channel. And for those of you who are stopping by for the first time, welcome. I'm Lady Nadra, and over here on this channel, we love to see it, smell it, taste it, feel it, hear it. It being anything that gets us going aesthetically, right? We love all things aesthetically pleasing. That could be fine linens, nice music, restaurants, you know, good food. It could encompass a whole lot, you know, a nice trip somewhere. Right now, I'm in a phase of life where I'm caring for my mother with Alzheimer's dementia. And so I'm often looking for a way to kind of unwind, you know, and get me little sips of, you know, times that recharge me and replenish what I'm giving out right now. So if that's something that you think you might vibe with, you know, stick around. If you do like it, give me a thumbs up. Even if you don't like it, you know, just because you're watching, just give me a thumbs up, and that helps YouTube to push out my videos to a larger audience when you do all the things. Thumbs ups, subscribe if you like it over here, subscribe. I typically do a week-long vlog, and so that's what this will be, highlights of my week. That's not always super exciting, but I always try to throw something in that you guys can take away from the vlog, you know, from your time with us, whether that be my opinions of good products and stuff that I've come across. You know, I like to share those types of things. So again, if you think that might be something you might vibe with, then leave me a thumbs up. Even leave me a comment down in the comment section and let me know how you came across my channel and what you think about it. I typically start my vlogs off with what I'm wearing for the day, just to kind of give you a glimpse. My makeup is pretty standard. I do the same thing. So if you're, you know, a sweet, tried and true, you already know what these things are. But I'm going to go ahead and put them on the screen over here so that you can use them for reference. My girlfriend took a screenshot of the picture so she would have the list of everything that I do have on my face that I do wear. And so I'll start with my brows. I wear Anastasia brow pomade in the color Ebony. And so I find that it's not too gray on me. Sometimes they can get kind of gray. So this is a good color for me. And then above my eyes, under my eyes, around my nose and around my mouth, I typically go in with Hourglass concealer, and that's in the shade Velvet. It's the Vanish concealer is the name of the actual concealer. My shade is Velvet. And so that's under my eyes, above my eyes, and around my nose. And then I just blend that out. I don't wear foundation. Once I blend out my concealer, then I go back in and warm up the outer parts of my face with Fenty Beauty's Thick Mint Bronzer. And that's like a product that I love. I put that here, and I also put that above my lids. So that's most of the color, what you see above my eyes. And then I went in over that with the Urban Decay Space Cowboy Moon Dust palette. It's a quad. It has 4 colors in it, and it's just a little bit of a glitter. I like just a little bit, you know, just a little something to say, hey girl, hey, you know what I mean? Nothing over the top. This is the Space Cowboy does it for me. I have a few other like pens. I think the Too Faced cream eyeshadow in the color Chocolate Sprinkles is a good one, but this Space Cowboy, I think this is gonna be my favorite. The other ones are pens, and so they're easier to draw on. With this one, I do have to apply it with a brush and be careful and all that kind of stuff, but it doesn't transfer much. And yeah, I think it's just the right amount of razzle dazzle above my eyes. Then on my cheeks, I go in, you see a little glow on my cheeks. I go in with, I think I put on Haus Labs blush today in the Fire Moon color. And then over top of that, I went in with, who is it? Becca. It's a blush by Becca, and you probably can only find it now on Amazon or maybe, you know, somewhere else, but not in the stores anymore. But Becca used to be the business at Sephora. My color is Tiger Lilly. I love that blush. It has a little bit of a shimmer to it. I put that on the tip of my nose too, and on my Cupid's bow. That's where I kind of like the little shine that it has. You know what I mean? It's kind of a muted shine, but a shine nonetheless. And then on my lips, I have on Huda Beauty's Faux Filler Lip Gloss. And this is in the color Foxy. This is the darker one. I have another one that's, I think it's Honey. And it's a little bit lighter. But this is the darker one. So this is the Faux Filler Lip Gloss. And it's in the color Foxy. I didn't put a liner on. I just put the lip gloss on my ears. I just put on these cuffs. I think I either got these from Amazon or Shein. They come in a bag full, so I'll try to link the earrings as well. I'll link them in the description box, or I'll actually put them in my my storefront link will be in the description box. And same here, these cuffs either came from Amazon. This one came from Amazon. This one may have come from Shein, or Shein, however you say it. I know these came from Shein. No, this one came from Amazon and this one from Shein. Shein. My necklace is from Temu. And because I have the silver cuff on, I thought I'd go ahead and throw this in there. Okay, so on my hands today, this ring, I'll have to put on the screen where this came from, but this is inscribed with Morgan, Jalen, and Mark's name. That's my husband, my son and daughter. I think you can get 2 or 3 little loops, little rings, but they intertwine together. And I thought that was a cute little thing to have, especially with their names on it. That's so cute. And then this hand chain, let me straighten it out. This hand chain is from Amazon, and these rings, I'm not sure where they're from. I can't remember. Arm candy, all of this is Amazon, the David Yurman dupes. And then on this arm, I have on my Fenty watch and my Fenty cuff. My ring, I long time ago lost my wedding ring, and so you know, my husband's all ready to buy another one, but I'm like, it's all right. Because I feel bad when I lose stuff like that, and I do lose things. Like, I really don't like stuff on my hands like this, and so I'm always taking it out, putting it in a pocket, and that kind of thing. So I misplace things a lot. So this is fine. This is David Yurman. This is not a dupe. This is David Yurman. And then my Pandora ring, I just stacked on top of it. So it's always a vibe. Y'all like that? So my dress is from Haus, and I love the way Haus does their t-shirt or shirt dresses. They're so substantial. The pockets, we love pockets, but these pockets are so deep and substantial and very, very roomy. But I love the dress. I didn't feel like any fuss today. No Spanx, no none of all that stuff. I just wanted to put on something that was comfortable. We are going to church. I don't think I said I'm a pastor's wife, but we're going to church, and my husband has a revival that he's starting this morning actually, and so we're gonna go to our church and then go down to LA for him to do his first service, and then he'll do another one tonight, then tomorrow, so on and so forth. So, yeah, I had to pack this morning and all the things, but I just wanted to kind of be free today, not a whole lot of you know what I'm saying? And so this Haus dress is super comfortable and free-flowing. It's gonna allow me to do what I need to do while still being cute. And then my shoes are from Jeffrey Campbell. They are old season, but they're kind of hard to wear because sometimes they really, really, really look like house shoes. But I think they kind of give this outfit, you know, since it's just a simple shirt dress, kind of gives it a little elevation, you know. And then to toss this hat on, I'm not sure if I want to wear the hat all day, but the hat is from Essential, and I can't remember the name of it, but I'll put that on the screen as well. It's just, you know, it's a statement maker. You know what I'm saying? You know, sometimes you gotta just pop out, you know, and this is a pop out hat. For fragrance, I'm wearing Blessed Baraka by Initio, and it definitely has, if you don't like spice, you won't like Blessed Baraka, but I like the spice I have on. I actually mixed it a little bit with Oud for Greatness, which is by Initio as well. But yeah, I kind of mixed both of them. I put Initio's Oud for Greatness on my body, and then I went over top of my clothes with Blessed Baraka. So I smell good. I smell myself. That's what I like. Bless me. Don't just bless the people. I want to be blessed by my fragrance too. Okay, my intro has gotten really, really long, so I'm gonna get out of here. I'm on my way to church, and let's have a good Sunday, right? Well, I'll bring you guys along for all the festivities. So we're down at LA Live. We're staying at the JW Marriott. Mark was talking about it's all kind of restaurants over there. And like, what we won't be doing is going to Lazy Dog. Absolutely not. Where do they wash the dog's dishes? For all y'all that eat at Lazy Dog, the little dishes and stuff they have for the dogs, where they washing that stuff at? Food for thought.
My heart is crying, Lord, I'm crying. My heart is crying, I'm crying. Drowning in my pain at the lowest point in my life. Not enough courage to give it another try. Running on empty, consumed by nothing.
Okay, guys, so we made it to LA, went to Fixins, and I got a call saying that my mom was showing stroke-like symptoms. So I'm actually headed. I went back up to the room, got my suitcase, and well, they didn't say stroke-like symptoms first. Where am I going? P2. They said she was unresponsive, but you know how she gets when she gets hot. That's what they said, and so now they're saying, thank you. Now they're saying stroke-like symptoms. So I'm gonna jump in my car. Hi. And I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go to the hospital and see what's happening. And let me talk to y'all when I get in the car. Okay, so I've gotten several calls from the hospital, and they're saying that she's stable. And the facility said facial drooping, but neither one of the doctors, the doctor or the neurologist that I spoke to, they didn't say she had any facial drooping. They just said, you know, they were trying to figure out, you know, is she not speaking because she had, you know, some kind of something that happened to her brain, or, you know, but this is basically, you know, her baseline is not speaking. So I guess I need to get there to see kind of what her response is like, you know, like if she responds to me. We'll, you know, I don't know, try, you know, thank you Jesus, and see if that normally gets something going with her. Yeah, I won't know until I get there. The traffic is not thick, but it's slow. It's, you know, but it's moving. It's moving, so I can't complain about that part. But y'all, it's like I need to get there. I need to get there. I think my brother was just pulling up, and so I'm sure once he gets in there, he will give his assessment of the thing. She's a Kaiser member, so they're going to transfer her from this hospital, which is Corona Regional. They're going to transfer her from there, thank God. I hate her to be a Corona Regional. I don't trust them. But they're going to transfer her from Corona Regional to Kaiser. So, prayerfully that will happen. If that happens, and my brother is willing to go up there to Kaiser while she gets all settled in, then I'll go back to church, provided everything is as it sounds. It sounds like she just had another episode of that vasovagal. I don't know if you guys remember those of you who watch all the time, remember the last time she was in the hospital. She has this something called vasovagal, and that just, her nervous system gets just over stimulated, and that can happen several different ways. It mostly happens to people, and it's happened to me before too, when you're on like if you're on the toilet and you're straining, you know, and I've passed out before, you know, because constipation it always tries to get me. But if I'm not staying on top of it, I could be in trouble, you know. And so I think I was in trouble one time, and I was on the toilet, and next thing I knew, I was waking up off the floor. I had passed out. So in her case, her nervous system overstimulates because she walks nonstop, and her body is tired, and she's not sitting down, you know. And so it's just overexhaustion is what's happening. Oh, we're moving pretty good now, and I'm in Corona officially. I'm praying that things are as they sound, as the reports that I'm getting are accurate, and she stabilizes and stays that way. We'll talk soon. I thank you, Jesus. I thank you, Jesus. Come on. I thank you, Jesus. Whoa. I thank you, Jesus. Hey. No. Stop. Here. Stop doing that. Here. You gonna eat this food and take a nap. You going to sleep. Here. See? Not my finger. Oh. Thank you, Lord, that this night didn't go another way. I am actually headed back to the hotel. I'm going to prayerfully get a good night's rest, because I did not last night. You know, I was running yesterday. If you watched the last vlog, Wait. Oh. That's the right. I think. Uh-oh. I didn't go too far, did I? Wait a minute, where's... Uh-oh. I missed my turn.
Your body's beat by the window seat. Little eyes look high up into blues and stars. I wanna surrender to those cosmic skies. Whispering spells of
Look, we got sweet. How y'all doing? Y'all told your name. All right. Sweet. The OG.
Okay, period.
Baby sweet. We go to Mama Bear. My girl. Morning. Happy Tuesday. So, I'm doing a once over on my room here at JW Marriott, which I never gave you guys a proper tour, which, I mean, I like to show you in case it's somewhere you might, want to stay or, just need to know a little bit about the hotel. But nonetheless, let me show you what it looks like. Mind you, we've lived in it for the last few days. So the front door was behind me and I'm starting from there. So right here, there's this little sofa table or catch-all table. And then, hey, y'all, hey, this is the bathroom. Pretty standard bathroom. Not a lot of counter space for stuff you need. The shower is nice. It was a nice experience. What kind of products do they have in here? Pour le Corpse. Let's see. This. I'm unfamiliar with that. But I didn't use them. I used my own stuff. I brought my own stuff. The closet is kind of substantial. It's cool. It's cool. Nothing to write home about. But the room is a nice size. And we didn't feel cramped, so that's good. Nice bed. The mattress is a little harder than I would like it to be. And this is it. So it's not a whole lot of fluff to it, but nonetheless, we were comfortable for the last 2 days. It's nice and clean, JW Marriott. It's going to be all the feels. The amenities and stuff here are nice. They have a nice restaurant and breakfast. We had breakfast yesterday. It was so bomb. So I'm getting ready to leave. I got all my stuff packed up, which, let me show you. This thing, let me show you like this. Because my camera that I'm using, if you guys are thinking about getting that Rimowa luggage, I highly, highly suggest getting the Rimowa luggage, even if you can find, I know a girl that does a knockoff or has access to the knockoffs, which I'm not sure if they're even knockoffs, but I'm just saying, because they're really good. I haven't gotten a piece, but I did see one of the pieces of luggage that she had. But yeah, great luggage, very durable, very, very, very durable. The only thing that happens is it gets scratched up. but you know, it's super adorable. I love it. And plus, when you buy it from the store, if something happens, because Morgan's luggage, you know, with her traveling so much, her handle came loose. And so I just took it back to the store and they fixed it and sent it back to my house. So that was great. But it is great luggage. I would have to vouch for them and say that it's great luggage. Okay, I'm going to go and get my car. They wouldn't let me call for it. But I'm going to go get my car and I'll chat with you guys when I get in the car. Okay, so I'm headed to breakfast with some of the young ladies that we saw last night. They are like nieces to me. So they wanted to have breakfast. We had breakfast last year. Me and one of them had breakfast last year. So me and the other two sisters, well, two of the other sisters, we're gonna have a little time together. So we're at Off Street Cafe and we're here to have breakfast. I'll show you guys my nieces in a minute. My girls. Where can I park? I'm here. Yeah, I was like, where's she at? How y'all doing?
She coming. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
How you feeling?
You up walking around, lady? Gloria. Hey, Glow. Gloria G. Mommy. Give me a kiss. Give me a kiss. No kiss for me? So she's been back here for about an hour and a half, I think. Well, she's walking.
Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, good job. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Happy hump day. It's Wednesday. Happy hump day. We are at the 8th. Is it the 8th of October? Yeah, October 8th. Dang. Like, we chopping down October already. That is crazy. 1 week down. We are all the way into the second week. So, my mom was released from the hospital yesterday, and I'm headed up now to the facility. I'm going to meet the physical therapist is going to assess her and see what it is that she actually, you know, could use therapy-wise. And so, I'm supposed to meet him between 10 and 10:30, and it is 10:04, and I'm on my way. You cannot get caught up in reels and stuff on the phone. Me and Mark were sitting down there laughing at this one guy. He walked up to this older gentleman in Walmart, and he was like, I'm looking for a gun and some bullets. My wife is pregnant by my granddaddy. And I need some bullets, good bullets, and a gun, because I'm a kill them both. And the older man, I mean, he had to be like, I don't know, at least 75, 80, somewhere in there. He looked like what my daddy looked like. You know, that around there. He was like, oh. He said, oh, son, that's terrible. Think about what you're doing. Think about what you're doing. He said, oh, then he just kept going deep. He said, yeah, and they having twins, and they're gonna say that we're gonna have to keep one baby and some foolishness. And then the granddaddy was like, oh, the story is terrible. These women, you can't trust them. You can't trust these women. And he's just going on and on. He said, I'm gonna talk to you just like I'm gonna talk to my sons. You know, I got 3 sons. And, you know, you just gotta think about your life. Think about what you're doing. Slow down. He was trying to give him some advice, but the story, he kept telling the story, and it was getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And the man was like, oh no. You know, he was so vexed by that. I'm like, that man was wrong for messing with that old man, you know? But anyway, that kind of stuff got me late. Plus, I'm listening to this book, or this novel. I guess it's a novel, The Masked Bride. You know how on Facebook they give you those stories, and they start those like stories on there. You get to listening to it, and then they cut off, and then they want you to buy episodes in order to keep listening, or you can get each day, if you keep a streak and you keep listening, then they'll give you so many episodes a day. I think it's like 2 episodes you can watch a day, and if you meet the streak, then you get more coins in order to keep watching different episodes. So I woke up and realized I had a few episodes, and I try to turn it on at least once a day so that I can get the streak points, you know. But anyway, I'm going to now go up to my mom's, and then I'm gonna go. We have one of our elder members is in the hospital, so I'm gonna go check on her, and then I need to take a couple pair of shoes to the shoe shop in order to get the heels fixed on them, and get tips put on them. So then I got to go back home, and because I wasn't home on Monday to wash, I got to wash my linen, change it, and do all the things, and then get ready, because my husband's brother and his wife are coming this weekend, and this is their first time to California. So I don't know if you guys been watching. My husband was adopted, and so he's met several brothers. Well, he's only really met 2 brothers. He's been in contact with 3, but he's only met 2 of them, and one of the 2, they're both pastors as well. And so he and his wife are coming. They pastor New Heights Church in Tulsa, Oklahoma. So they're gonna come out this weekend, and it's Founders Day, so he's preaching Founders Day for us. I won't get in between you guys. Yeah, so he's preaching Founders Day for us this weekend, so we'll be entertaining this weekend. But they're not staying at the house, so I don't have to do a whole lot at the house. But nonetheless, we will be busy. We'll be super busy. I just talked to Morgan, and they did not win. I'm not supposed to say nothing now, but it comes on Friday, and by the time we post this video, you know, the news will be out. Their song did not win. I think it was What a God, that was, or just What a God, that they say it twice in the song. That's why I called it What a God, What a God. Anyway, they did not win. They lost to a song that I like. I really like the song. I can't think of it right now, but yeah, I love that song. That did win. I'll put it on the screen so you guys can take a listen to it, because it's a good song. But of course, I wanted Morgan and, you know, One House Worship to win. You know, it wasn't for Morgan's songs. the songs that she's put out, it wasn't for the ones that she's leading. It was for a song that actually predates her being in the group. But because she has all the videos and stuff out, and her face is a face that has been seen, you know, quite a bit, they thought it was wise to take her amongst the group of people that were going. So, and she looked really pretty in the picture that she sent me. I'm like, did you take more pictures? I only saw one picture. This one picture, you know, in here. I'm like, girl, that's why I need to be traveling with you, so I can get all the little nuances of your travels and your experiences. You know, she's gonna want to have documentation of that going forward. Kids, I'll tell you. All right, let me get off of here. Let me get to this facility. So hopefully I beat the man. He said between 10 and 10:30. So hopefully it's closer to the 10:30 side, because it's 10:11. Oh, I'm not doing anything special. How are you? Good. So they just, I went to the med room, and they were saying that she doesn't have, her lisinopril is not on order anymore. They removed it since she went to the hospital. It's been removed. And I'm like, why? She said, I don't know, but it's not on there. So now I got to call the doctor and see if while she was in the hospital, they decided to remove her, to take her off of it, or what. I don't know. But they didn't say anything to me either. So this is crazy. Oh, he's here. So we had to get rid of her shoes that she has, because she's, they said they're worn out on the left. She's walking them down really fast. So we get rid of these shoes. But now I can't find her Skechers. So they're going to have to find those or buy some new ones. I don't know. They're going to have to find her Skechers. And then that was a bit annoying, because he asked me to get her some water after she walked. And so they don't have the cups out front. So I had to go and find the people to give me a cup. And nobody was available, so I had to ask the janitor to get a cup. And it just took too long. You know? People might need water. That needs to be available. There's a water, you know, the water tank thing out there, but there were no cups. So let me go ask. You get ready to get up? So this hand, that hand that she broke, she's now keeping it balled up in a fist. Let me see. She's keeping it balled up like that. She does use her index finger and her thumb, but she's keeping it balled up for some reason. And I gotta get her nails cut, because, let me see. See, those nails need to be cut, because they're gonna be digging into her hand in a minute. Glory, glory, hallelujah, since I laid my burdens down. Glory, glory, hallelujah, since I laid my burdens down. Okay, hospital visit done, and now I am getting ready to drop these shoes off. This one, the heel, the tip came off on. Cute shoes, huh? The tip came off on Saturday when I wore them to the winery. So the parking lot was gravel, so I'm assuming it happened when I was walking through the gravel. But yeah, because this is probably like maybe the third time I've worn those shoes. It shouldn't have happened. So I think that's what it was. And then the other pair that I got from Amazon, which, you know, you kind of expect that to happen with Amazon shoes. But this is my guy over here at Adamo's Shoe Repair. He's going to definitely get them together. And he's very reasonable. These 2 pair of shoes shouldn't cost me over $15.
See, my days are cold without you, but I'm hurting while I'm with you. And though my heart can't take no more, I keep on running back to you. See, my days are cold without you, but I'm hurting while I'm with you.
Nations is gonna smile and look at me for a while.
So we're here at Skechers because I told you guys that we can't find Mama's shoes between the ambulance and the hospital. So I'm gonna get her these. They gotta buy one, get one half off. So I'm gonna get her these without the tie up on the front, which is just kind of a faux situation anyway. But these, they're so light. They're so nice and light. And then I'm gonna get her the all black ones as well. These are kind of like the ones that she did have. Even though these have the faux lace up, they're still slip in and just as light. Super, super light. So that should work. And they're cushiony. And today is Friday, October 10th. And listen, I didn't sleep very, very well last night like I wanted to sleep. That's happening more often than not, but I don't want to take anything. I don't want to take any kind of sleep aids or anything like that because I just believe they kind of mess with your brain. Some of them do. I just don't want to grow dependent on something like that. So my thought process is to just not take naps during the day, which I started doing that. Like, you know, just little snaps, little something real quick. I started doing that. And so I think I'm not going to do that during the day so that I can be sure to be good and tired at night and just go to sleep, you know. And when I wake up, like when I go to the bathroom and stuff, when I wake up, because they said your body can hold more water when you're laying down than it can when you're standing up. So they say don't get up. But my thought process is if I get up and just use the bathroom, then I can come back and go to sleep, which normally I can. But I don't sleep very long after that last bathroom run, about 4 something, I don't sleep very long. And so I'm normally waking up like 5:30. So, and then I'll end up picking up my phone or getting on the computer to edit or something like that, you know, early in the morning. So, yeah, I think I'm just gonna work on my habits a little bit more. Maybe I'll take my walk. That didn't really help when I tried it that time when I walked in the evenings. It didn't really help. It kind of wired me up a little bit, to be honest. But I don't know. I don't think I paid attention to it helping me stay asleep through the night. So I may try that again just to see. Who knows? I'm going to try other things before I start taking stuff. I don't want to do that. My brother and sister-in-law are coming in from Tulsa, Oklahoma. They're going to be here for the weekend. We're going to pick them up around 2 and probably take them. Oh, sorry. It sounds like I need to go back to sleep now, right? And take them to get something to eat and probably to their hotel. I don't think they'll want to do too much hanging out tonight. And then we'll see what we get into tomorrow. We don't really know them that well. You know, we just met them. I just met his wife for the first time a few months back when we went to Tulsa and Mark preached at his church. So, yeah, I don't know much about them, but they're here for Founders Day this weekend. I did buy her a gift. I bought her some the Coach Love perfume that I have. I have it, and it smells really, really good. I like it anyway. I don't know what kind of fragrance. It's actually her daughter-in-law says she liked Alien from, who was Alien by? Terry Mugler, however you say it. But that's who that's by. They make Angel too. But I bought some Coach Love. I started to buy the Alien, but I'm like, let's have her try something new. Y'all know me. I'm gonna stretch you. But anyway, what else? I got her a lipstick a lip gloss from Huda Beauty and some peanut brittle. So that's in the little bag that I got. Put that in the car, give it to her when she's in the car. And tomorrow I'll see what we're going to get into. I think she wants to go shopping for a new wig. So I got to do a little research to see where to take her, where the best wig spots are, because I don't know. And then they're here to preach on Sunday for Founders Day. Probably going to close the vlog out here, even though it's Friday. We may have a little montage of our time. I'm not sure how comfortable they are with the camera and all that kind of stuff, so I don't want to just assume that they'll be on camera. But if I can get some footage, it'll be at the end of that. Otherwise, I'm going to say bye now. And if I happen to come back on, it'll keep rolling. But if not, we'll see you guys in the next vlog. Came up. What's the name of this place?
Perfect eyebrow threading.
Perfect eyebrow threading.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay.
We done ran up on a little gym. She's getting hers tinted. Let's see. She's got the tint on there now. And it's, I don't know. We might come back and get mine done. I don't need it done right now, but I may come back. So they do threading, threading for eyebrows, upper lip, lower lip, chin, forehead, sides. What is sides? Underarms. Yikes, threading for underarms? Wow. Cheeks, neck, ear. Yikes. Mid-brow, hairlines, slits. I don't know what slits is. And cheeks for men. They do threading for men too. Then they do waxing, brows, upper lip, chin, forehead, sides, cheeks, neck, back neck, underarms. Of course, all the waxing things. Top, nose, full face. Fingers, legs, upper legs. They do facials, body sculpting, body contouring, wood therapy, laser lipo. We done ran up on the little gem. Perfect eyebrows ready. Good stuff. And she just got hers done. Look, they look nice and natural.